Yo, what's up, guys? Jay Daniel here. So I am whipping it in the truck, bro. This is so different from the car I've been driving. Like, I feel like it's definitely harder to park, but like, who gives a shit? This is an animal. This is a monster. I'm literally like way above the ground. This thing is so smooth, so convenient. Like, this is. I honestly, I am just amazed how fucking fun this is to drive. Kelowna is all mountains everywhere. Like, I'm on a mountain right now. I'm driving for 78 miles straight. There's no cars in sight. Meeting up with the guys. I have a tent reserved for the night, so I'm gonna be in there. They have a queen size bed in the tent. They're big tents, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna see exactly how they work their company and how they structure things and what it looks like in person, and what the experience is gonna be like. And I'm really excited. Things are piecing together very, very well. It's crazy, but I was thinking when I was in the plane. It's like, what's the best way to? By the way, I'm reading a book, how to outwit the devil, and by Napoleon Hill. And in the book, he talks about you have two voices that guide you. You have the voice of fear and the voice of faith, and it's actually really good stuff. But as it's like he talks about when you run from the voice of faith, you walk in courage. And I was thinking, like, there were a lot of very attractive women there, and it's very easy to get in your head. And so I just remembered something. I don't even know where I heard it from, but it's like, if you just pretend everybody in the world except your boys are NPCs and their opinions mean nothing, and you just do what you want, reality becomes yours. You start to transurf reality. You start to mold the world around you until you're like into exactly what you want. Like, okay, everybody's an NPC until I'm close with them. Every convo is just, it's a convo. There's no pressure on it. Like, it's so important to be able to just analyze people and see the world for what it is. And it's crazy. I met this guy today, John. John is a G. John was like, yeah, I got $2 million saved, and I did this, and like, we were talking politics and going into all sorts of topics. But it was such a good combo. And I'm kind of bouncing between different topics, but yeah, this is dope. I really enjoy this place. I didn't really have huge expectations of Canada, but just coming out here, it's been a dream. And it's just starting, right? Like, I definitely love to come back. Different all over the world, people have different preconceptions and images of how places are, but you got to realize, like, most places are good. Like, you have news that's really bad and people talk shit about a place, but at the end of the day, like, there's people that have lived there for 30 years. There's people that are overweight there. Like, it's just, you got to keep in mind that humans can't live in absolute distress. Like, if it's actually a place of absolute distress, you'll know it. Like, if you want to talk about, holy shit, look at this mountain. Okay, so you guys probably can't see it from here, but I'm just, like, next to this massive mountain. That is crazy. The next hour and a half, we're going to be driving by these mountains. Yo, that's crazy. Let me speed. Whoa. How fast does this thing go? Let's find out. Oh, baby. Yeah, I really like this truck. For the kids watching, don't try this at home. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so Napoleon Hill's book, he's talking about, like, you have two voices that are always there. You have the voice of fear and you have the voice of faith. And the voice of fear is going to haunt you the rest of your life. Every waking moment that you ever exist, it's going to be there waiting for its chance to be able to take control and start to control your consciousness. Your life will be so much better once you step into the voice of faith, once you align yourself with it, once you're aware of when you're falling into the voice of fear, and once you pull yourself out of it. His original book, Think and Grow Rich, is literally the key. You think and grow rich. You must think, you must problem solve, you must be aware, you must correct, you must strategize, you must structure, and you must act. You must execute on the things that you think of. And then you get feedback and you keep going. So I was at my buddy Ahmed's place, and he was listening to one of my calls. And, somebody was really afraid and they wanted to cancel, blah, blah, blah. And he's just telling me, like, dude, like, bro, like, this is what you got to fix. This is what you got to fix. This needs to be improved. And I've always had this thing where it's like, there's almost like a weird resistance to, like, listening to your calls and trying to develop your ability to communicate and sell. But honestly, like, let me turn on my hazard lights. I can't see shit. This is insane, bro. This drop to the right is probably like 1,000 feet. Holy crap, that's crazy. I'm literally driving through the mountains for the next, like, 100 miles. What the fuck? Random ass car parked here. Oh wow, it's like a little hotel, I think. But so at the foot of the mountain they have little stores, little houses, businesses. That's cool. But anyway, let's find something that I can talk about from today. So Outwitting the Devil, Napoleon Hill, very good book. I also finished Be Your Future Self Now. The point of this series is me just documenting myself going from remote closer to millionaire. So there have been a lot of cool updates I've done. I set up my LinkedIn. So now my LinkedIn is kind of optimized towards what I'm doing, what I'm kind of working towards, not where I was. So, strategic growth partner, real estate investor, even like full stack sales representative. And I've been doing a lot of thinking because I created a community, Remote Paradise, right? I even have a Telegram group, Remote Paradise Road to 5K a month. Basically, if you want to make at least $5,000 a month and be a digital nomad, it's free. You can join. I've been doing a lot of thinking around it, and dude, I need to stack cash. Like, I really do. I need to stack cash. Somebody on this offer, he's my boy too. He's a G, bro. He's dope. But this one guy on the offer, he made $29,000 last month, and this month I'm not doing so hot. I haven't worked a ton because I've been like out and about and this and that. But I'm not making anywhere near that. And so, upon sitting with Ahmed, and like one thing that he told me, holy shit, that's a wide turn. Fuck. One thing he told me is like, dude, honestly, if you want to start making 30 grand a month, like, work on yourself. Like, bro, get a 6-pack, get your fucking routines on point, just work on yourself, and you will do it. So it's a big focus for me now. Like, a big mindset shift I've had is like, I am instead of like, fuck, I'm out of shape. No, I'm a fucking ripped monster. I'm a fucking ripped athlete. Sorry, pal. I'm a fucking ripped athlete in a body with high body fat, in a chubby body. And so what I got to do here is start acting like that person who's fucking ripped. I'm gonna meet up with the boys in a couple weeks, and we're gonna literally be renting a spot, training every single day, 5 a.m. But even in the meantime, right, holding myself up to that standard and just being that fucking guy. Everything in life comes from just being the guy that you want to be, right? You don't have to wait till you got $1 million to act like the fucking guy that has $1 million. Like, act like the guy. And when I say act like the guy, I don't mean fucking spend like the guy, because you don't got it yet. I'm saying think like this person. Think about the way they thought that allowed them to have that kind of life, to have those kinds of results. The only way that you're going to become that person is to think like them. Align yourself with them. Tap into that level of consciousness. Woo! Anyway, I'm excited, guys. We're gonna rent the most incredible, gorgeous, beautiful mansion. I'm talking like 20,000 fucking square feet. We're gonna split it between a bunch of the boys, so we're all only paying like $1,000 or $2,000 a month, and it's gonna be a fucking movie, and it's gonna be so like we're gonna grow so much from it. Like, I'm really excited about that. I have a couple accounts I'm gonna be a growth partner for. Balancing that with sales and everything is might prove to be challenging, but like if I just excel at everything, if I'm just great across the board, everything's going to align. So good things coming, guys. I'm super excited. I'm headed to Austin, Texas after this, like I already mentioned. And a little bit more travel, but anyway, yeah, I'm sick of you guys. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. Peace.